So the first thing is the wish, a desiring, the idea of wanting to attain a state or the pleasure you imagine this would derive for you. So when we talk about states that we can't pinpoint, we can't point to it. It's not a physical thing. It's not an amount of money. It's a state. How can we hold that in our consciousness? So it's dangerously on the edge of becoming a concept. So it's something outside of me and not inside of me. So as soon as it's outside of me, I'm not it. I try to achieve it through behavior, by intention, by desiring, but it's not my identity yet because I don't really know what it is. As I said in the introduction, very often when we talk about the fifth dimension, it's as if we leave the third dimension, that we need to be more fifth dimension. And the crew is very adamant about integrating the fifth dimension into the third. So we don't leave anything, we don't let go of anything, we become more of who we are. We wake up to the fifth dimension within ourselves. So this fifth dimension has a lot to do with believing, with vibration. It's this 80% that I was talking about, which will activate your impulse towards the 20%. If I'm in a survival consciousness, if I'm reactive when someone comes up to me, I am responding with a third dimensional consciousness. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just where my consciousness is at. It's a vibration, it's a language, it's a state of consciousness. And that comes from either the mind or the ego. They offended me, they took something from me, they fought me. And what if I could wait for a second and activate fifth dimension as a response? So first of all, instead of reacting, I respond. Okay, and that comes from the heart. Doesn't mean that you're a pushover, doesn't mean that everything is going to be roses, but it means that you will be able to respond from the fifth dimension. There we go, it's already starting. So just to set the stage. So yes, use your imagination, even though it might not be correct. Okay, so deep breath in and breathe through your heart as if your heart had a mouth, a nose, and you were inhaling prana, energy, blessings, happiness, joy, activating your heart center. Growing your heart space just by putting your awareness. Energy goes when your attention is. So just by having your awareness on your heart, it will expand, it will grow. Imagine that bubble, that energy you are creating in your chest. Imagine that the birthing or the growing of your fifth dimensional vehicle, your fifth dimensional body. It is always here. It's whether we have our attention on or not. Our chakras are always here, but we might not be aware of them. Allow this bubble to go bigger and bigger. And then anchor this through your bodies, through your root chakra, into the center of the earth. And anything the earth has to favor your fifth dimensional body, let it come and rise. And then connect this fifth dimensional body through your bodies, through your crown chakra, into the cosmos. And come back down and bring anything that is favorable for your fifth dimensional body. So anchor its center, its fifth dimensional body around your heart, in your heart. Your fifth dimensional body is heart-based. Just like your emotional body is solar plexus based, your mental body is third eye centered. The fifth dimensional body is heart centered. So being heart centered is not that it's only the heart, it's mainly the heart, and it uses the other centers of consciousness, just like our physical body uses all the other centers, mental body uses all the other centers. So it's not isolated. Mm. So ideally, we should be able to choose this and be heart-centered. But just imagine everything that we've been taught up today is to either be in survival or find our emotions very important or our ego. So it's like being distracted into other bodies or being taught to value other bodies, other processes. So if you are kind as a concept, it might be very nice, especially for other people. But if you are not genuinely kind, but it is a position that you would like to show because it is a more harmonious feeling or it is a response that is higher vibrational. But if it's not truthfully your essence, you might start feeling empty because there's an aggression and I respond in kindness. So that might feel, if it's not really from a heart center, as people walking all over you or misinterpreting your intentions or abusing your kindness. When kindness truly comes from the heart, it cannot be tarnished. So again, I'm not saying that it's from a position, but it could have a small aspect in fifth dimension and the rest in human behavior. So ideally, it would become more and more and more you. So use your imagination, even though it's wrong. What would it be like to live a heart-based, heart-centered life? And is there something inside of you that says that is dangerous, that is painful, then people will abuse you, use you? Or does that feel like a utopian concept? And keep your awareness in your heart center. And here we go. So first we're clearing out any outdating, literally letting go. It's not necessary anything else on your behalf. It's just old programming. That's not compatible with the upgrade. So here what we're trying to create in the center is this transmission. So it becomes more than a concept. So that it creates this 80% of awareness in your heart. So you would just naturally come from this aspect, come from this place. Not intend it, not conceptualize it, not behave, pretend, but to actually respond from this heart space. There's a lot of clearing happening. So what would it feel like, be like if your identity truly came from this heart space? So what would we need to shift, change, let go of within ourselves, whether you're aware of it or not? It's as if you're trying to loosen like a pain memory in the heart, all the wrongs and all the over a period. So it doesn't matter if you were a baby, 2 years old, 20 years old. It's as if there's a register of pain in the heart, like a film, like passion. So just like allow like the sun to dry it up, or like a fire to melt it, or any imagination. It's as if it's an outdated pain and we hold on to it in a sense to keep us safe. So if something similar to that happened, we would be ready. And it's literally, they're saying it's like old cobwebs. It wouldn't save you from anything. It wouldn't help in any way. Allow it to unravel, dissolve. So keep on breathing in through your heart space. Imagine yourself letting go of old pain, resentment, any aspects that don't allow you to fully integrate your heart center. Any belief patterns, any old teachings that you had to think and know before you could act, that you had to struggle, the effort to make, to show you're putting in your identity, your energy. Imagine this 80-20 concept. That 80% is energetic and 20% is action, rather than the other way around. Allow this bubble to grow bigger and bigger. Until it goes beyond your body, as if you are sitting in a big heart chakra. Imagine this bowl now filling up with pearly white light or golden. That fill up fully, completely. And have a little bit of fun with it. Imagine squeezing that ball back in. And so it's like it fills every little nook and cranny of your heart's chakra, like pressing it through little crevices and nooks and crannies and holes and cracks, and it fills. Magic. And keep on breathing through the heart space. Like your lungs, allowing this sphere going to grow and to grow. Each breath it expands out. Each inhale it fills with more pearly white light or golden light. Fifth dimensional consciousness. This consciousness is everywhere. We're just placing our awareness on it, allowing it to grow, to multiply. And then again, one last time, we're going to squeeze it into the heart chakra as if it was filling up every little nook and cranny and hole and crack and space and in between space. And feel your heart and let go. And allow your heart chakra to expand again, just gently, to its natural size, however expanded it wants to be, it can be. Just ask your being to be able to respond from this energy center as much as possible. Sometimes it might be easy, sometimes a little harder, but your intention is quantum consciousness, higher self. It's my intention to start responding from my heart center to all stimulus in life. Quantum consciousness, higher self, my intention to live from the center as much as possible, integrating the fifth dimension into my experience. So before we were maybe coming from our mind or from our physical body, what would it feel like? What would it be like? What would it resonate like if I were coming from, living from my heart center? More and more and more. Deeper and deeper and deeper. surprising yourself how good you feel, how alive you feel, how kind you are from your true essence. Okay, take a deep breath in. Anchor that into every cell of your body, into your consciousness, into all the other chakras. Okay, and come on back.